Hey friends, Sean from Draft Therapy here, and on today's review for you, I will get by. Touch of Haze is a 7.3% New England style IPA from Destihl Brewery in Normal, Illinois. When I think of Destihl, I mostly think about their Wild Sour series, but they also have a really long lineage of IPAs in their Deadhead IPA series, which coincidentally, Touch of Haze is a part of. With that being said, I think this is the first beer I've ever had from Destihl at all. I don't even think I've had any of their beers on tap before, so this should be an interesting trip. Let's take a look at the label and we'll get it into a glass, but first I'd like to thank my executive producers, Ryan Barry, Eric Latowski, Brian Kramer, Zach, and Cam Freeman for helping bring this review to you today. If you'd like to become a producer, help out the channel, or maybe just buy me a beer, you can take a look at my Patreon at patreon.com/draft_therapy, where you can get early access to these videos, exclusive patron-only live streams, and a few other special perks. So let's take a look at the label. We'll start at the top. It says Destihl Brewery. Underneath that, it says Normal, Illinois Destihl Brewery. On the front, it has this kind of wavy pattern with a skull with a mustache and a beard. He has a headband on, a bandana with kind of like a, I don't know, I guess I'd say like a paisley kind of print. And underneath that, it says Touch of Haze, Hazy IPA, brewed with Mosaic and Cascade hops. Support flavor, boycott bland. If you turn it a little bit to the side, it also says that this is part of the Deadhead IPA series. As I mentioned before, if you keep turning it, it says our Deadhead IPA series melds with a strong vibe of our favorite music with the beer we love to drink, elevating both into a higher state of consciousness. Our Touch of Haze IPA resonates with big additions of Mosaic and Cascade hops harmonized with the smooth mouthfeel of flaked oats for a mellow, juicy, and hazy IPA that really strikes a chord. Cheers. Above that, it has Destihl.com, 7.3% alcohol by volume, 57 IBU, and then it says 1 pint. If you keep turning it just a little bit more, you see the IPA government warning. You see all the information about brewed and canned by Destihl Brewery in Normal, Illinois, and then all their social media information and the independent craft beer logo. This can itself was canned on January 4th, 2021. I'm recording this on the 23rd. On January 23rd, I paid $3.59 for a single of this beer. I really dig the whole kind of design of the can. I love the fact that it's in a black can. I think black cans really come across really cool, just in general, not necessarily just on a video, or taking a photo of it if that's what you're into. I just like the sleek, I like black, mostly all black stuff, or even matte black is even better because it has that like kind of stealthy look to it. So let's go ahead and crack this. We'll get a nose on the can. We're going to put a nose on the can like we do here. Very citrusy. Has a really citrus kind of first impression. Like it so far. Let's go ahead and pour it. Coming out really light, really kind of a light yellow, almost see-through. I mean, it's not see-through, but it's very somewhat transparent. We're going to go ahead and slow that pour down a little bit. And about 2 fingers ahead here, really nice white head, really brilliant kind of white. I was expecting it maybe to be a little bit darker, maybe a little bit more kind of a yellowish color, but it's really bright white. It has a really nice compact look to it. Let's get a better nose on the glass here. Yeah, getting a bit of a mango kind of aroma out of it, a little bit of a dank kind of smell in there too. A little bit of citrus. Let's go ahead and, well, let's hold up the light. Can't forget about that. It is really hazy. I mean, seeing a shadow, it's not super totally opaque where I can't see anything through it. I am seeing a bit of a shadow. I can't even discern though if it's, an individual finger, if it's a hand, whatever that may be. So let's go ahead and try it out down the hatch. Everybody cheers. Really nice mouthfeel, very kind of pillowy, very soft. Has a really nice kind of mouthfeel to it, not too heavy, not too thick, not cloying. A little bit closer to medium, but again, really soft, really pillowy, really just kind of a nice soft mouthfeel. And let's talk about the flavor. It has a bit of a really slight kind of mango. It's not overpowering mango. I've had beers, within recent memory that have been really strong mango. And for me, mango is a flavor. If you walk a fine line. If it's too much, it's too much. Like, it's really, it's really hard to balance that for me, for my taste. This has, on the upfront, has a really nice kind of sugary, pineapple-y kind of flavor. Has a, like a candied pineapple. I mean, I think I just said that two different ways, but that is what's up front. There's not a lot of bitterness. It's very smooth, and then it's a smooth transition into that really slight kind of really nice. I would almost say fragile mango, because it's not. You don't hear many people say fragile mango, but it's not. It's not overpoweringly mango. It's not too little mango. It's enough to let you know that it's there, and that's what I'm getting on the aftertaste, and a little bit of a kind of an earthy bitterness, but a little bit of a citrus bitterness as well. So it has a bit of a tropical kind of feel to it. Really refreshing. Has a nice kind of refreshing overall taste. Again, you get kind of like a pineapple, sweet pineapple up front. It kind of transmogrifies into a little bit of a citrus, and then mango to finish it out. A little bit of a kind of I think the mango kind of lends itself, or makes itself a little, it kind of gives a little bit more of an earthy characteristic, and then it kind of fades into a citrus, a really slight citrus hoppy bitterness. It's not offensive in any way. It's not like a really strong, just kind of punch in the mouth kind of bitterness at all. It's just really smooth. It's what you would expect to get out of a New England style IPA. This one really fits that kind of mold of a New England style. When you get, when you see on the can that this is an IPA or a hazy IPA, I think this is the hazy IPA that you can relate to a New England style IPA, rather than the hazy style IPA that you can relate to being an unfiltered IPA. I know that that's a real point of contention for me, but that's for another time. But yeah, for this being the first beer that I've had from Destihl, and a finish, even, let's just finish that whole thing. On the real quick swallow, on the real quick drink and swallow, I'm getting a sweetness on the finish. Again, a little bit more of a pineapple kind of brings up the rear on a sweet kind of finish. And I really kind of like that about this, is that you get a little bit of that taste of pineapple at the beginning. You get a little bit of that mango, which, like I said, it's really, for me, it's really easy to push too hard on the mango and kind of overpower everything else. But then it follows up the rear on a quick drink with that slight kind of sweet pineapple again. As I was saying, this is my first beer ever from Destihl, and this made a really good impression. I'm looking forward to trying out many, many more from Destihl in the future. All right, friends, that has been Touch of Haze from Destihl. Have you had this beer, or do you have a favorite from Destihl that you think I should try? I'm a blank slate at this point. Let me know in the comments down below while you're down there. If you like beer, you might want to subscribe and click that bell, because I'm here talking about beer twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays. It's all for free for viewers just like you, and you might miss your newest favorite if you're not subscribed and getting those notifications. So until next time, I'm Sean from Draft Therapy. Thanks for stopping by. Remember, drink craft beer, support your local breweries wherever they are. This one's in Normal, Illinois. And until next time, don't forget to treat yourself to a little draft therapy. Thanks for watching, everybody. Cheers.